Oi, fala aí pessoal, bom dia. Você está escutando o Inglês do Rádio. I am your host, Foster Hodge. This is your daily dose of English.
Hey, Emma.
Hey, Foster.
What's that?
I'm fine. What about you?
No. Oh, Alexia.
What?
What?
Yeah.
What is it? What'd I do? When I say what's up, you can't say I'm fine. You can, but it's incorrect.
Gente, seriously, I hate that. I hate that so much. I think I hate that more than the schwa sound.
Ooh, no, you don't.
Yes, I
Okay.
do.
So this is easy. Alexia, if someone says what's up, anything starting with what's up, what's going on, what's happening, you can always say
Not much.
not much. Nothing
Yeah,
much.
I know the answer. But when someone asks me, like, in my mind, what's up? Like, how are you? In my mind, it's like, okay, you have to answer it politely. That's why I never say not much, because this is super weird to answer.
Nada demais.
Nada demais.
Yeah. So just get that into your beautiful little head. When someone asks what, you say not much.
Not much.
Awesome. So yesterday, Alexia, we talked about our 2018 and the places we went to. We talked about Chile, Argentina, Uruguay. And today I just wanted to finish up with the final places we were in 2018. Talk a little bit about them. Does that sound good?
Yeah, sounds good.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
I did notice that when I was editing the podcast from yesterday that you're saying sound good. So if someone says sounds good, you say sounds good.
Sounds good.
Or if someone says, does that sound good? You could say, yes, it sounds good, or just sounds good.
Okay.
You need
Sounds
to ask.
good.
Awesome. So Alexia, after
So who?
Alexia,
Ah, tá.
what do you think I said?
I have no idea, but that's why.
So after, where was the last place? After Uruguay? Where did we go from there?
Brazil for me and United States for you. So I came to Brazil. I spent the Carnival season in Rio.
Mm-hmm. I spent.
I said that.
I heard you say spend in the present, but I'm sorry, I'm being very hard on you today. I'll let it go.
I spent. That's right.
Yes.
Okay. I spent the Carnival season here. And I have to say that I am old for that nowadays. I don't like Carnival the way I used to.
Yeah. Just so everyone has an idea, Alexia is 48 years old. She's a little too old for Carnival.
No, I mean, I'm old inside, you know. I am a velha. I'm velha for this kind of things nowadays.
Yeah. A great way to say that in English is you can say, I'm an old soul.
So, yeah,
or I have an old soul. Which I agree.
Yeah.
I do too. I've always hated Carnival. Makes me claustrophobic. Makes me anxious. I have
No, I used to be amazing. A badass Carnival season. I was a badass. But I came to Brazil. I spent some time in Rio. You spent some time in United States. And then I went to United States to meet you.
Yeah, that's right.
And it was during the truck strike here in Brazil.
Yeah, I would say the truckers strike.
Truckers strike. And I had that small confusion with the airplanes and airports here, but everything was fine and I could arrive safe and sound in the United States.
And I think most of our listeners on this show are very familiar with your problems in airports. So,
Well, that's why I love Portugal. I had no problems at all with Europe. England was amazing. Portugal was amazing, of course, and Spain was amazing. So,
yeah. Okay. So, Alexia, we had, for the rest of the year, if I'm not mistaken, we spent some time in the U.S. in between
3
North
months.
Carolina and South Carolina.
Yeah, 3 months.
And then we spent a good bit of time in Portugal, a little bit of time in Spain, and more or less 1 week in England. And then you went back to Brazil, I went back to the States.
Exactly.
Am I missing anything?
No, you're not.
Okay, so in the U.S., we were in Asheville, Waynesville, which we've recorded episodes about, taking care of dogs. We also stayed in Spartanburg, probably went to Greenville, where my brother lives, and I believe Charleston. What is your favorite city?
We didn't go to Charleston this time, but it's so hard, amor, nowadays that I know each city and I love the differences between those. I love deeply in my heart Charleston, but it's very expensive. I love Greenville and I love Asheville. So I don't know.
Okay, favorite city in the U.S. 3, 2, 1.
Charleston.
Okay, if you had to choose one
Okay,
city
from what I visited with you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't say New York. I think I agree that if we had money that podcasters and English teachers do not make, I would love to live in Charleston.
Oh, yeah.
But if not,
Yeah.
I think my next choice would probably be
Asheville
I think
or
so.
Chattanooga.
Yeah, one of those. Hard decision.
Chattanooga, honestly, I don't know that much because when we went there, it was so hot and we only spent like, 3 days. So,
Yeah. Okay, so after the States, we went to Portugal. Do you want to give a quick summation of the different cities we went to in Portugal? You don't have to give the whole story about the dogs and Rosario and all that.
Okay, so we arrived in Lisbon and then we went to the Alentejo region, which is the central region of Portugal. And we spent the whole 2 months sleeping at Rosario, right? It's a small aldeia. I don't know how to say this in English.
Yeah, me either. I think we would just say a really small town.
Yeah. Well, really, really, really small town. And we managed to visit Monsaraz, Évora, Extremoz, Vila Viçosa, Alandroal, of course. And we spent a lot of days at the fluvial beach.
Yeah, you could say a fluvial beach, I believe. Honestly, I think we would just say an artificial lake or an artificial body of water, which just means it is made by man. It's man-made, right?
Yeah, which was awesome. We could go to 2 of them, and it's amazing for me because there are no waves. Everyone is super nice, and there is the first one that we went. There is no one there ever, so it was perfect. And then after Alentejo region, we went to Lisbon. I stayed there a little bit, and then Spain.
Yeah. So can I ask you a quick question?
Uh-huh.
Out of the cities that we visited together in Portugal, which city would you most like to live in? So we have the really small cities like Alandroal, Vila Viçosa. I'm assuming you don't want to live in those. Then you have Évora, Monsaraz,
I think that I would.
Alcácer do Sal.
Alcácer do Sal.
Alcácer.
I think I would choose Estremoz.
Estremoz is a very cool city. Really close to Spain. Excellent food. It's a good choice.
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay, moving on. Going to Spain, right across the border. We stayed in a little town called La Cala de Mijas. We went to Marbella.
Yeah, Foster was super ready to speak Spanish.
Sí, por favor.
No, but before that, we went to Granada, amor.
Yeah, I was getting there. And we also went to Granada. And where else did we go?
Marbella.
Marbella and Malaga.
Yeah.
So in between Marbella, Malaga, Granada, which one of those cities would you prefer to live in if you had to choose?
I would have a hard time to choose between Granada and Malaga.
Yeah.
Because the two cities are amazing. They are super different between each other. But I think that as a city to live and have options, I would say Malaga, but Granada is so charming and it's so good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So can I make a quick correction, Alexia?
Uh-huh.
And this is something we talked about on the phone the other day. You said to leave. Para sair. And it's honestly, amor, it's not even close.
Honestly, amor.
Yeah, I'm trying to speak English and say amor at the same time. Sorry, that was weird. But you just now, you absolutely said leave. It was not, was that leave or live? That was just leave. So we have leave, sair, and then live, morar.
Live. Okay.
So repeat with me. Leave.
Leave.
Live.
Live.
Beach.
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 Bitch.
Bitch.
Sheet.
Sheet.
Shit.
Shit.
Awesome. Okay, last thing of the day. We went to England. We spent time in London and Oxford. Which do you prefer, London or Oxford?
Oxford, of course. I don't have to think twice.
Really? Why? I think most people would think that's weird. Most people think London is like the coolest city in the world.
Well, London is one of the coolest cities in the world, that's for sure. But it's a huge city. I don't know. It's super expensive. It's huge.
It's so expensive.
Yes. I would love to spend a weekend at London, a week at London, in London, sorry.
A weekend in London.
In London.
And again, this is the schwa sound. So you're saying London. But
London.
London.
London. London. But honestly, to live,
Not
would
to love, but live. Alexia, have you finished sound school?
No.
You have done the section about the E and the I sound. And
apparently, I need to review.
Have a little bit of revision.
Yeah. But wait. But Oxford is the most amazing city for me, from what I know from England.
Yeah. Oxford's just Harry Potter land. It's a little fantasy land.
It's not only that. It's a university city. And it's like a dream come true if you can go to Oxford and study there the way that you did.
Yeah. Without a doubt, Oxford's in my probably top 5, top 10 favorite cities in the world. Just makes you feel smarter being there.
And England gave me the pleasure of seeing Foster having trouble with the customs.
Yes, everyone knows that story. So
yeah, I will never forget. Never forget.
Cool. Alexia, I think that's a good place to end. We both have a ton of work to do. So we will be back in your ears next week and talking about 2019. what we have planned, and we have a lot of big plans.
I started my New Year's resolutions, so...
Well, we're going to talk about that on Monday.
Exactly.
Okay, you guys have a good weekend. Take it easy. Be safe. We'll talk to you on Monday.